Happy Sunday, everybody. Steve here, coming to you from Maui. Yeah, so I don't know how I got this trip. Um, still pretty junior captain with my company, but I bid for. So when we bid for lines that we want to get, um, there's the first round, and I bid for all the stuff that I kind of wanted to do, and I didn't get anything. So then they have a second round, and I was pretty far down on that list. So I put down what I thought I might like to do, and surprise, surprise, I ended up getting this thing. I don't know how I got it, but here I am. But we flew yesterday from um, Ontario, California, and flew to the Big Island, Kona airport there on the Big Island of Hawaii, and did a quick turn, and then just a quick 20-minute flight over here to Maui. We got in last night about 6. So here, I'll show you this. This is the view from my room here. This is something else. It's lots of volcanoes and everything. It's a nice hotel. I don't know if you can see that rooster down there walking around down in the there he goes. Yeah, he was doing that at about 5 o'clock this morning. That rooster. So, anyway, oops, sorry, didn't mean to block your view there. So, I just wanted to read this morning, Psalm. Well, it's morning for me, but Psalm 63, and we started watching. I think it's on Prime, Amazon Prime, but it's called The House of David, and it's a historical show, and they take some liberties and some artistic license a little bit. It's not too heinous. They give a little backstory about David's mom that I don't remember reading ever. Maybe it's Jewish tradition. I don't know, but uh, but they do a really nice job of, and this is something that kind of struck me, is there's scenes and feelings in this show that when David's alone out there with the sheep, he was out tending the sheep, and he had his harp, his lyre, and he was playing and singing, and a lot of the psalms that were written were their songs were written by David, and it just does a nice job of just here's this kid who's out there and alone with the Lord and with the sheep, and he's singing, and it does a real nice job, and I have that in mind when I read this psalm. This is a psalm of David when he was in the desert of Judah. This was, of course, after Goliath and everything else, and Saul was chasing him, and he was trying to get away from him. But it kind of captures the essence, I think, of it. But begin at verse 1. You, God, are my God. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you. My whole being longs for you in a dry and parched land where there is no water. I have seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory, because your love is better than life. My lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live, and in your name I will lift up my hands. I will be fully satisfied as with the richest of foods. With singing lips my mouth will praise you. On my bed I remember you. I think of you through the watches of the night, because you are my help. I sing in the shadows of your wings. I cling to you. Your right hand upholds me. Those who want to kill me will be destroyed. They will go down to the depths of the earth. They will be given over to the sword and become food for jackals. But the king will rejoice in God. All who swear by God will glory in him, while the mouths of liars will be silenced. So, like I said, I think about that. I think about those times when David was sitting on the hills and at night out there with tending the flocks, and the stars out, and just thinking about that, and thinking about the Lord, and just those moments of silence and quiet. Of course, Jesus did that. He went out and was alone with God to recharge himself and to recharge his spiritual batteries, so to say. But I think about these, and just getting to a point in my life where me personally, where and I forget sometimes where I need to take a step back and think about the Lord, and get alone and dwell on that and dwell on the Lord. So I think about that and who He is and who He is for me. But anyway, I hope you have a great Sunday. And this is Colonel signing off, and we'll see you later. Take care.